I'm Rose Scott, your host today, and I am super excited once again about having you share with me on this broadcast. I would like to start off with a segment I call Souls with Rose. That's where you share your testimony, share your scripture, or a prayer with us. And we would like you to do so by dialing in to 254-289-8765 or text me. Or you may get me on my Facebook page, Close with Rose, or my website, closewithrosekilleen.com. I would like to share my favorite scripture, Luke 2:52. And the Lord grew in wisdom and stature and favor with God and man. And Deuteronomy 8:18. And remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that give you power to get wealth, that he may give you the power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant upon the earth. Now, most of the time when we are talking about home buying, lots of times people, it's such a big deal. And it rightfully so, it's a big deal. But lots of times the people that are getting ready to purchase a home, they kill the deal before they get started with their own words. So the question then becomes, what are you telling yourself? What are you saying to yourself? You have to do your positive affirmations every day so that you won't kill the deal yourself. You don't want to become your own worst enemy or your best enemy. Okay, so I have a few affirmations that I use daily to keep me on the right track with the right attitude. And one that I share every day is I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalms 139:14. I am strong and courageous. Joshua 1:9. I am triumphant. I am victorious. Thanks be to God. 2 Corinthians 2:14. 1 Corinthians 15:57. I am favored with God and man and have preferential treatment. Luke 2:52. Psalms 102:13. I am a giver. I am a servant. I enjoy blessing other people. Luke 6:38. Joshua 24:15. So the home buyers, most of them have to reprogram their thinking, reprogram their conversation, and even sometimes get a new inner circle of friends so that they can reach their dream of home ownership. So a few affirmations for you. I am a homeowner. No more renting for me. Okay, that's a good affirmation for our homeowners. I am on a budget. I am debt free. I pay my bills on time every month. I am excited to go to work daily to pay those whom I owe. I am healthy. I have energy and a great attitude, and I choose my associates carefully. I am excited about becoming a homeowner in the near future. I surround myself with like-minded people, such as people that are members of the Home Buyers Club, so that the journey of home ownership will be sweet and pleasant and not stressful and burdensome. So there you have it, people. Those are the affirmations that I use daily and the affirmations that I made up for the homeowners. Just in case you don't know any affirmations, I suggested a few for you. So in the future, if you need these affirmations or if you need the 10 Commandments of home buying, don't hesitate to call me, email me, or text me, and I'll be glad to send you a copy. So I have a guest with me today. Today, our subject is going to be homeowners insurance, and cheaper is not always better. Homeowners insurance, cheaper is not always better. And so I have a guest with me today, Mr. Art Williams with Goosehead Insurance, and he's going to bring it on home for us so we can make sure that we have the right insurance, because that's just it's a travesty to pay insurance all those years, and then you discover when you need it, then it does not pay off, or there's something, a disclaimer or something in fine print that you never paid attention to, and now all of a sudden you need to cash in and you're not able to do so. So Mr. Art Williams is going to share a few things with us, the most important things, or the questions that he has experienced over the years the hot topics that people generally ask, inquiring minds want to know. So Mr. Art is going to share with us today. But before he do that, I want to do an icebreaker right quick. And what I want to share with you is that lots of times we spend all this money on this house, $100,000, $200,000. Excuse me, any amount of money that you spend on a house is pretty important. So they get all these upgrades, granite countertops, nice $100,000 landscaping, or just whatever the case is, bamboo wood floors and all that. And then when it comes to insurance, then they want to cop out, or they want to cheap out, or whatever you want to call it. They want to get the cheapest thing, and they cut out the most important thing, the homeowner's insurance, because if there's an act of God, a hurricane, tornado, or a flood, and then all that money that you invested in all those upgrades for the home, you may lose that if you don't have the right insurance. So Mr. Art is going to address us. Go on, Art, and introduce yourself so that we can go on and get those questions out there.
All right. Good morning. I'm Art Williams with Goosehead Insurance. We're an independent insurance brokerage company based out of Round Rock, Texas. I've been with Goosehead about 2.5 years and in the industry for about 6, although I do live here in Killeen.
Oh, awesome. Well, welcome to our broadcast. And we have a lot of hard questions. Well, to the public, it's hard questions. But for those of us who are homeowners and have been doing it a while, we know that making hard decisions, we have to do them sometimes.
Yeah.
But after you do so, then you feel comfortable and you can rest peacefully at night knowing that you made the right decision. So one of the questions, we have 7 hot topics from the start that our inquiring minds wanted to know. So number 1, how are homeowners insurance rates calculated? Some people just really want to know that. They can't get beyond that.
Hey, people always want to know, why is my rate, higher than my neighbors, right? So they always want to know, how is the rate calculated? And there are several factors that go into it. The most important factor is your insurance score. So your insurance score is a credit-based score that also takes into account your claims history. So if you think about your insurance score, think about like your FICO score and how you would improve that, right? You want to pay your bills on time, have a low debt-to-income ratio, but you also have to manage your claims. People say, hey, I've got insurance so that I can use that insurance. And this is correct. But you also have to manage it like your FICO score. You don't want to have 6 claims on your insurance and then expect to have a low rate. The more claims that you make, the higher your rate's going to be, because it all affects each other. You have to think about it from the lens of the insurance company, right? The insurance company, we'll say a homeowner's insurance. We'll say you have a $100,000 house, paying $1,000 a year on that insurance. If you have 2 water claims, one that's $5,000, one that's $3,500, and then you have like a small $500 claim, all within the 3 to 5 year period, now the insurance company is out of $8,500, right? It's going to take the insurance company 8.5 years to break even. Think about that, right? And in makes sense. In the meantime, hail is the #1 claim in Texas, so they know that you'll probably have a hail claim in 15 to 20 years, and that roof will be maybe $8,000 to $10,000. So that is on the horizon.